Hello everybody, my name is Danny, and for those who don't know me, I'm located in Newfoundland, Canada. It's a very eastern point in Canada or North America. Um, I just wanted to timestamp this video. So today is Saturday, December 22, 2018. It's 5:33 p.m. here. So I usually do a variety of types of YouTube videos, such as vlogs, vlogs, video logs, whatever you want to call it. I do sports videos and so forth. Um, Today I'm going to be trying something new. This will be my first Vlogmas. So for those who don't know, Vlogmas is usually a month of Christmas related vlogs up until Christmas Day. Um, so based on the number of views based on the number of views that I get for this video, for this Vlogmas, and based on my new subscriber count, I may do more Vlogmases, but it all depends, right? So it's up to you guys. So the first thing that I wanted to do here is a little. I wanted to do a little taste test here. So here I have some eggnog. So for those who don't know, eggnog is a very traditional Christmas drink, right? And this one here is a little different from the typical eggnogs because it's actually a coconut eggnog. So I've tried eggnog before. I've never tried coconut. I've never. Sorry, I just want to be clear here. I've tried eggnog before, but I've never tried coconut eggnog before. So this will be a first for me. I just purchased this, and let me see here. The box says, yeah, pretty simple. It's just coconut holiday nog. Yep. And the thing about eggnog is that, for those who don't know, is that it's an extremely sweet drink. And some people will say too sweet, based on how much that you like to have sweetness in your drinks. But because eggnog is so sweet, it's I think it's most people's opinions, in my opinion anyway, is that for eggnog, you basically have to have some sort of alcohol type thing to mix in with it. For me, I think that the best mixture is rum, or more specifically, dark rum. It's basically, in my opinion, it's a necessity to counter the sweetness, and it also adds extra texture and taste to the drink, right? So here, this is new for me because I've never tried this one before. So this one here is, when I went to the store, this is called Old Sam Dark Rum, right? It's my first time tasting this one, right? So on the just a little bit of a description here, it says since 1797, Old Sam, it's Demerara rum, Edward Young and Company, London and Liverpool, England. Imported from Guyana. So imported from Guyana and bottled by Newfoundland Labrador Liquor Corporation, St. John's, Newfoundland, Canada. Yeah, and it is a 40% alcohol per volume, right? So we're going to do a little taste test here and tell you guys what I think, right? So I always like to shake these. I can definitely smell the eggnog, and I can smell a little bit of the coconut to it, just by the smell of it here. So here, and the dark rum. What's this one smell like? Yes, I've definitely had dark rum before. It smells very like any dark rum. It's a nice smell. Definitely a nice, strong, I don't know how to describe it, musky maybe. And so, put a little, let's put some of this. And let's give this a taste. Definitely needed a few drinks to get a feel for it. Definitely, I've had eggnog before. Definitely tastes like eggnog, and definitely can taste the coconut in it. It's got a lot of coconut, quite a bit of coconut in there. I do like coconut, by the way. Although I do like coconut, and the coconut does taste good in it, it is my opinion that there's a little too much coconut in it, just a little bit. And even though I put some dark rum in there, I know I didn't put that much in there, but it is still, from what I just tasted here, a very sweet drink. I would say it would be recommended to put a lot more dark rum than what I did to counter, like I said, to counter that sweet taste, because it is still very sweet, and I would have to put a lot more dark rum in that. Yeah, so that's my my taste test. So the next part of my Vlogmas is I wanted to talk about Christmas in Newfoundland, right? So it looks like I'm going to be in Newfoundland for Christmas. Let's talk about Christmas in Newfoundland, right? I've lived in pretty much most of Canada, right? I've lived in most of Canada, and I would kind of describe it that Christmas in Newfoundland is pretty much the same basically as the rest of Canada. Um, the same gift giving type of thing, the same decor such as Christmas trees, lights, Santa, basically the same Christmas foods. Um, the religious routines are very similar. And of course, during Christmas time, you see a lot of people are lot more giving, right? So you see a lot of people like volunteering for um, um, food banks or giving out, like Christmas hampers or helping people out, and that's definitely very prevalent in Newfoundland, just like all other parts of Canada. I just wanted to maybe mention one difference that I've noticed here, because I'm not originally from Newfoundland. I just moved here a few years ago. Um, but one difference is it's called Tibbs Eve. They have Tibbs Eve here, right? And I looked it up a little bit, and the Tibbs Eve here, it's celebrated on December 23rd. So because Christmas is December 25th, that's 2 days before. And for them, it's a start of it commemorates the beginning of Christmas, right? And so, there's a lot of drinking and a lot of partying and socializing and that type of thing, right? I looked up the history of it a little bit, and it kind of said something like the alcohol consumption is usually supposed to start, I think, from Christmas Day on, but during those decades ago when there were those the wartime and stuff, and when they came back, it was sort of an excuse for them to start drinking a little earlier, right? And I may be incorrect exactly with the facts, but I read up on it a little bit. The next thing that I wanted to talk about was um, um, homelessness, right? Homelessness is a big problem, let's say, in Canada and even in Newfoundland, but I'm kind of a news junkie and I watch the news a lot, and so I'm kind of aware of like the homelessness problem throughout like the entire country, and it's more recognized in the wintertime due to the cold weather, right? So like in the summertime when people are homeless, they can sleep like on the streets and stuff or in parks. But when you have this cold weather, when it's peaking cold, right? You have below zero, you have snow, you have ice, and the wind, the cold wind, and you have freezing rain and so forth. It's very dangerous, right? And it seems like, I don't know whether there's more attention to it. I don't know why. If it's like if it's covered more on through the media, through social media, because social media is more prevalent these days. But it just seems like the homelessness thing is just people are just more aware of it, right? Um, um, the problem also with homelessness is that the research says that a lot of homeless people, those people unfortunately suffer a lot of mental health issues. There's a definite correlation there in the numbers. And so, like, these people who are have these mental health issues, they don't have the capacities or the abilities to activate services such as, to find and register and apply and get into shelters and stuff like that, or find like food and stuff like that. So it could be very, very dangerous for these people. And coming close to Christmas time, especially, I think it's very easy for a lot of them to succumb to depression, and you know, some people are just not able. I don't know. I don't understand how anyone really could survive like these winter conditions. To actually sleep outside in the cold like that. I can barely be out there for like 5 minutes, right? But to think that someone is sleeping out there like 24/7, being out there 24/7, sleeping all night long, you know, people could easily succumb to that, right? And or you know, there's probably a higher suicide rate amongst those. So you know, I hope that like if you're thinking of something to do um, over the Christmas holidays and stuff, like you know, why not like volunteer to one of those places, one of those shelters, right? Or if you see a homeless person, you know, you can maybe, you know, give them like a toque or a pair of mittens or a pair of socks or something like that, right? So just keep in mind, keep your eyes out for those people, right? Because they're having a difficult time, especially this time of the year. Um, and I also wanted to, the next thing I wanted to mention in this vlogmas is just like everybody, you know, like you go through, you just scroll through your phone or your tablet or your, you know, your laptop, your desktop, and you scroll through your social media, right? Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever, YouTube, and sometimes there's so many stories out there, and you can't pay attention to all. You can't invest your time in all of them because there's too many. But there's certain stories that sort of just stick out or just hit a nerve sometimes with you. So I just wanted to mention one that sort of stuck out and got my attention. There's a meteorologist, meteorologist. Sorry, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that word. Weather person, meteorologist in Detroit, USA. Her name was Jessica Starr. So Jessica Starr. So her story is she was 35 years old, only 35 years old. That's very young. She had a husband, a 3-year-old daughter, a 5-year-old son, and she recently just committed suicide, right? So she committed suicide on December 12th of this year, December 12th, 2018, right? So like when you see one of those stories, sometimes you don't know the person, so you do what you can research a little bit. And so like I just kind of went and checked out her social media pages a little bit, and it seems like that if you look at her Instagram especially, right, it's just weird because you could never tell, right? You have like a very smart, successful, attractive lady, you know, with a husband, you know, a beautiful daughter, a beautiful son, and you know, you see Instagram pictures just of last summer of like both her kids playing soccer. The little girl played soccer for the first time and stuff. And then, you know, Halloween pictures and all that type of thing, right? Which was just a few months ago. And then, you know, she apparently, especially on her Facebook, she makes a post that she had LASIK eye surgery on October 12th of this year. And then on November 13th, she makes a Facebook Live and she talks about that she finally came back to work, but she noticed that she was still having problems with her vision, right? Because she said something like, the doctor says it might take 3 months or something, but she said that, you know, even when you're a meteorologist, well, it's not as bad as if you're the central anchor person and you're reading off a teleprompter. That could be much worse, but even if you're a meteorologist, you still have to have good use of your vision, right? Especially in the news industry where I think a lot of it is live TV, right? And so there is that pressure, right? And so she did that Facebook Live. She kind of looked down and she was saying her vision was, I think she said something like, if I remember, she noticed when she had her shift that day, her vision was messing up her shift, her ability to work properly. So she wanted to come back. She was happy to come back in the beginning, but she wasn't ready, and so she needed more time. She had to take another break, right? Because she was already off for when she took the surgery. She took time off, and then she was off social media completely. And then, like I said, on December 12th of this year, she committed suicide, and the suicide was by hanging, right? So it's just really weird because it sticks out to me because, I'm sort of interested in like, I used to watch a lot of TV. I don't so much anymore, but like when you think of like meteorologists, you know, their personalities, they're hired because they're very perky and happy-go-lucky people, like she was, right? And you know, like having 2 young kids, like especially, you know, a 3-year-old daughter, where a daughter is going to want like that mother figure, right? And especially as young as 3. I mean, definitely also for the 5-year-old son too, but so it's just very like puzzling, right? So you have to remember that there's a little bit of coincidence where that happened on December. The tragedy happened on December 12th, right? So that's not very, that's very close to Christmas time. So like a lot of people tend to get depressed during Christmas. It's not a happy time for everybody, right? So if you're feeling that way, like you're feeling pressure or whatever, try to seek help, right? You know, call someone, like some family, some friends, or a service, right? Because there are places that can help you. Okay, that's pretty much all of this Vlogmas video that I sort of wanted to have in it. If you like this Vlogmas, subscribe, right? And if I see that new subscriber count go up, I'll make more Vlogmases, right? This was my first ever Vlogmas, and I may make a second one, but it's up to you guys if you guys want to subscribe or whatever, because it has to be worth it for me to do it also, right? But if not, I will see you next time. So thanks a lot for watching this Vlogmas. Thanks for watching all my YouTube videos. It's appreciated. And remember, subscribe. Peace out.